Right, I mean, where do we start? What a game that was, what a result. Talk us through the reaction to that performance.
Listen, they're no mugs. Enfield are a very, very strong team. We've done a job. It's as simple as that. We've done a job on them. It makes Saturday a good point, if I'm honest with you. I thought it was really poor Saturday. Really, really poor. One of our worst performances of the season. So it doesn't surprise me this result today. I told the boys at the start, I'm not. The only people who are surprised will be Enfield and the league. We know what we've got in the change room. I also know we could have easily lost it. You know, just it shows you a performance against Worthing and Cray. But to a man, again, we was fantastic. And I got a massive praise for Goody. He's the one who actually won us the game there, because Enfield was on the front foot and they scored that penalty. It's probably going to be a different game. You know, we're backs against walls. They threw men forwards. And Enfield are a very, very good team. You're not the second in the league with that many points if you're not. You know, every team will go for a speed bump or a bit of a bad patch, which they look like they're on. And we capitalised, and we was fantastic. It's a great evening.
Yeah, I was going to come on to Ben Good. It sort of seemed like, you know, 3-0 up at half-time. Sort of doesn't necessarily tell the tale. I think there were key moments where big players stood up, like Ben Good saving that penalty at such a pivotal time.
Well, the penalty second half, I mean, first half, I'll be honest with you, I was quite annoyed that we didn't come in at 4-5. We had chances, and that's not me being disrespectful to Enfield. We had chances. Amount of, I think Theo had a bicycle kick that was free in the 6-yard box, a few corners. But no, 3-0's it's a funny old scoreline. You can't be too confident, and we said keep it tight for the first 10 minutes. Unfortunately, they scored within 5, and naturally you're back against walls, and they threw men forward. But like I said, the penalty save was a change, and even Vass was unbelievable. You know, I don't like certain individuals. As a level, he was fantastic, but yeah, the penalty save will change the game, and it was fantastic.
It was noticeable, especially in the first half, the quality of the football that we were playing. Like passing it around, zipping it around. It was beautiful football to watch. Is that something you've been working on in training?
To be honest, we on Saturday we played too much, and I think our problem is we've been very naive this year. The start of the season, and even it creeped in Saturday, where we're trying to play too much from the back. You know, we've got Big Din at the top who can hold up well. We've got explosive players in the final third. Do your football there. You know, and we're not a boom team. We're not a direct team. If we can try and build it up, but we wanted to get into Dillon a bit quicker than we did Saturday, and then you've got the freedom. Go and enjoy yourself. Do what you can do, and it showed in our performance today, in the goals we scored. Vass's 35-yard effort, just full of confidence. Have the freedom to do what you like. And listen, as a player, you want your management team to give you the freedom. Go and express yourself. Just make sure you defend right. That's all I ask for.
And we spoke a couple of times at the beginning of January about, you know, maybe turning this into a fortress. That's still unbeaten at home in 2022.
That's what it's all about. I mean, I wish we was unbeaten from August at home, but we can only do what we're doing. And from the turn of the year, we are making this a fortress. And the boys can produce this result. We just got to make it more consistent. And we've got a very young squad. And that's why we're not consistent, because people are so young. But every game they'll learn, every game, and it sets us up for a good end of the season, even next season. You know, I'm already planning for next year. Let's see what we can do. But listen, they learn every game. We're learning as a management team. Listen, I'm still new to it, and the amount I've learned since August, even pre-season. So we're all learning. The young squad. But we can produce performances like this, so I think we need a bit of respect on the name, and let's hope we can follow it up with a good positive result away at Carshalton on Saturday.
And on a personal note, we saw how happy you were at full-time whistle, how happy the fans were at the full-time whistle. What does this result mean for the club, for you, beating Enfield, local rivals, your old club, of course, them coming here, obviously the context that we've spoken about, them being, you know, second in the league, high flying and stuff, but all of that aside, just local derby, fans up for it, players up for it, you guys are up for it. What does it mean? Yeah,
I mean, listen, it's important as a management team we don't get too emotional. But I tell you, at 90 minutes I was really happy. You know, I was happy for Sammy Hatton, who was getting called an Enfield reject. The geezer had a professional career. You know, he didn't get much of a chance at Enfield. I don't know why. He's a fantastic player, so I'm very happy to get here. But as a club, we've had the rivalry, and it's healthy rivalry. You know, it's healthy. We haven't won a derby game this year, which has really disappointed me. By the way, we won this derby, pleasing me. But listen, I've got no bad blood. The fans are great, the management are great, the players are fantastic. I've got no bad blood against them. You know, unfortunately one team's got to win, and I'm really happy with it, over the moon, in fact. So we just got to have a little run now and keep climbing the table.
Lovely stuff. Onwards and upwards. Thank you very much, Mark.
Top man.
Cheers.
Go on, Antonis. Overlap.
Well, I mean, where do we start? What game, huh?
Yeah, very good. I'll be honest, I didn't know how much it meant to the club in terms of derby. I'll be honest. The talk before the game said about the history going back. I didn't know it, and it meant a lot to the management team, to the club, to the chairman. Obviously, it's a tough game, the second in the league, they're flying. So it was against us, but to be fair, we worked really hard, and we got lucky, we brought a bit of luck, and that's what happens when you work hard, I guess.
I think we all saw the work that you all put in as a team.
Yeah.
Mark's spoken a lot about putting a shift in,
Yeah.
but when you get a goal to make it 4-1 at such a pivotal time in the game when there's a bit of pressure on, how good must that feel?
Yeah, especially because they missed the penalty. And I'll be honest, I said probably 3 Hail Marys. And it worked, it came off, and it was ledge. And then when we scored, I knew the game's done. Yeah, they might score 1-1, we accept that, but they're not scoring 3 at our gaff. It was 20 minutes to go. So it was good. When that went in, that was a big relief. Whoever scored it, and fortunately it was me.
Does it feel better maybe when you score a goal like that against a team who are doing so well in the league like Enfield Town? Pull off a bit of a shock result, you could say. But
Yeah, shock result, yeah, in terms of the eyes in the league. Shock result at us, no, because we work hard. Saturday, we made 2 big errors and at least 2 goals. Today, we probably made 1 error, or 2, the penalty if you include it. The 1 error, Jake Cass missed, so we got lucky. We've limited them, a really good team, to 2 good chances, which is really good, in my eyes. And then, to be fair, we had, 6, 7 good chances today? And I only need 1, the other lads need 1 or 2, and then we'll score. It was good.
Lovely. Thank you for speaking to us.
No,
Much
legend.
appreciated.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Haaland overtook a free kick.